Hey everyone, well, what's up? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of the Florida Panthers versus Maple Leafs Game 2. How's everybody doing tonight?
Okay.
So
How do I get the TV?
yeah, of course.
Glasses. That should be good enough there.
So today I heard and I saw Utah unveiling what was honestly the worst kept secret after the van voting and the YouTube leak. And that is the Utah Mammoth is the new name of the hockey club in Salt Lake City. Yeah, the logo is pretty awesome.
All right.
It is pretty cool. Here we are. Panthers, Maple Leafs.
About 5 minutes, or did you start on time? Yeah, pretty much did.
Here we go.
For just $25 a month. Stream, scroll, browse, and connect.
Yeah, if Yeti Coolers wanted to miss out on the opportunity to have one of the best sponsorship deals ever,
I know.
that's their problem.
Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Bolvar says the away jerseys are bad. They're exactly like the Hurricanes away jerseys.
Oh man, yeah.
I've seen a meme already. You ever see that human resources meme? Hurricanes. The workplace meme. The Hurricanes. We will have the word mark jersey on the road. Lady says, "Oh, you're sweet." And then the Utah Mammoth come in and they say, "We're using our word mark jersey on the road." And the woman says, "Hello, human resources." What's the keys for Panthers victory today? No stupid penalties. Actually have 5 men on the ice when we're allowed to have 5 men on the ice. And defense that is not hot garbage.
Welcome to the Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN, presented by Geico. We're underway in the second round, and tonight's doubleheader on ESPN starts in Toronto. Game 2 in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, we've now got an Ice Age rivalry in the NHL between the Utah Mammoth and the Nashville Predators, also known as Saber-Tooth Tigers. C says, "Kyle is the man." Hello. Yeah, I like Colin's idea. Ekblad goal, please.
Reigning champs against the cup-craving country and city. From Scotiabank Arena, it's Game 2. The Leafs built a 3-1 lead in Game 1 Monday. The Panthers cut it to 1-2 overtime.
Yeah, it would be nice to see Samo score tonight.
Yes.
Derek says, I'm good with Utah Mammoth. I would have preferred lights blue over black for primary uniforms.
And at that point, Joe Moe replaced him. Solars is out tonight and no timeline on his status. So call back. We say hello and thanks for joining us alongside AJ Malesko. I'm Mike Monaco. Already heard from Emily.
David says, need Ekblad and Bennett to each get a goal. Leafs fans will lose it.
The Marlins ain't winning today.
What, they're losing?
It's 7-0.
Yep.
All right, let me get the chat going here.
Kazuma calls this a do-or-die game.
I mean, we need to win this game, no doubt. Craig, you and I agree. We absolutely agree there, Craig. You're going to okay.
Yeah, remove the head.
Yes.
Remove your hats and join Natalie Morris in the singing of our national anthems.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets red glare, come bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true love strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard
All right, let's do the thing.
So, a couple of people in the chat were saying that the ESPN broadcast had just shown the that Benoit had also hit Stolarz in the head
Is that right?
at
What,
some
by
point
accident?
by accident.
Huh.
All right.
Yeah, and even that was a meaningless last game of the season, so it's been some time. But he has experience coming in the last two postseasons. He's coming in.
All right, so
All right, let's do this.
Leafs collect the puck off the opening face-off. They dump in. It rolls over towards Forsling and Lundell. Tavares takes it in the corner. And now Marchand with the puck in the zone over to Lundell by the corner. Lusterine and Marchand. Marvin says, I expect Bob to play better.
I think we all expect everybody to play better, right?
Matthew Nyes digs it out of there. Boy, Chris Pronger with a lot of praise for Nyes on the points over on ESPN2 with the puck has been out of play in the first match. But interesting to look at the starting lineup for these guys. Too. Ruby had gone with this line that's out
Okay.
there now.
All right.
In game one, now he starts the John Tavares line, and you just look at what Ruby's been able to do. He gives a sense of calm to this whole group, and he's made them a lot grittier, which we saw in spades in game one. Up 3-1 in the first period in game one on Monday. Eventually led 4-1 in the second.
Reinhardt with the puck. He shoots. Save by Wall. Barkov passes back to Verhaeghe. Over to Seth Jones. Seth Jones waits. He turns around. Over to Mikula. Shot. Saved. Now Reinhardt with the puck. Sends it towards the nets. Bounced away. Austin says, hit like everyone.
Much appreciated.
No icing called. Bennett over to Kachuk. Kachuk looking. He sends it over to Kulikov in the corner. Now it's Bennett behind the nets looking. Stopped by Wall. Watch Medicine says, sorry wasn't in the chat last game. I'm back. Hello.
I'm trying to make a hit. I was aiming for Hagel's chest. I hit his chin, which is unfortunate. Now, Hagel had very pointed comments about saying, if you go after a player's head, that's as bad as it gets. Ekblad said, that's reasonable, but he reiterated, I am never out there trying to hurt anybody. What is his return, AJ? It's huge for the Panthers, and you just look at the way he was always known for
18:06 to go in the first. Benoit collects the puck for Leafs off the face-off.
And there's now a second right shot defenseman in the lineup, which is really important.
It's good to see Samoskevich back out on the ice, even with the fourth line. And there's Samoskevich, Boquist stealing the puck.
Jeez. Cooley. And there's an interference. Yep. Took an interference penalty.
Kulikov, you got to be kidding me.
Well, Kulikov, this is a pretty easy call when you're the ref. This is the
we had one job, not
job,
take more stupid penalties. Like Kulikov, you can't use your leg like a limbo line. So Toronto on the power play. At least we have Ekblad for the penalty kill now. Marner leaves it for Nylander. Nylander enters the zone. Over to Nyes. Matthews with the puck. Over to Marner. Back to Nylander. Looking. Nylander looking. Passes to Marner. Shot.
shit.
Bob with
Another
the
save.
save.
Good job, Bubba.
And we get
All
the
right.
clear.
Boy.
Marner to Matthews. Matthews crosses center ice, then the blue line. He dumps in. Puck rolls over to Seth Jones. Mikkola's there as well, getting pressured. Mikkola will be able to pass the puck. It's a
So they got
3-on-2 the other
Yeah,
way with
3-on-2.
Reinhardt and Mikkola. Reinhardt over to
Oh.
Mikkola. He
Oh.
gets the puck taken away from him.
Markov gets it back, and we'll clear it.
So
All right.
Jones hangs on to it. Wall fell down.
Well, I mean, Marchand just trying to get around him.
Marchand trying to get around him. I'm sure Leafs fans will be completely
Yes,
reasonable
I'm
about
sure.
that. So, Domi with the puck crosses center ice. Chili Willie says, never give Mikkola the puck.
Right?
I mean, he just ran out of time. We get another clear.
That's Sturm.
That's
Yeah.
Sturm. Offside.
On himself.
I mean, Nyes was all alone in front of Bob. Thank you, Bob. So there's 3 seconds left.
Wall just standing there trying to instigate contact.
3 seconds left on the Toronto power play. We win the face-off. Kachuk trying to keep the puck with him now. Schmidt loses it to Lawton. Shot deflected. Rodriguez and Kulikov fighting for the puck. McCabe turns over the puck. Kachuk shoots it.
Oh, just
Saves
missed,
by
or
Wall.
just got a piece of it.
Schmidt will settle the puck down. Now it's passed to Rodriguez, who just flips it in and lets Benoit settle it down for the Leafs. Jones passes to Reinhardt. It goes to Barkov, then to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe trying to outmaneuver two Leafs players. Now Barkov behind the net. Puck goes to Austin Matthews, who is forced to pass to Benoit. Bob moves the puck just in time. Now we get the clear. 14:15 to go in the first. Puck dumped in by Leafs. Forsling has his very flimsy attempt at a clear intercepted. Hand pass called.
Okay.
Matthew Tkachuk had a long game absence due to his injury after the Four Nations, and he came back in the first round.
Daniel.
He actually played his most
Yes,
time on
Woll
ice.
made that save.
For 19 minutes, it's just a misfire there that he's able to capitalize on. And his eyes up, stick inside. He's going for that stick.
Trey, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Panthers win the faceoff. Ekblad dumps in. It rolls over to Carlo, who is getting pressured by Luosterainen. Now Ekblad with the puck. It goes back to Marchand around the boards. Now Riley in the corner, able to pass to Pacioretty and get the clear. Forsling has to race Nylander.
Forsling. Oof, we got lucky there.
Now Samoskevich with the puck. It goes all the way over to Boquist. Samoskevich passes the puck to Schmidt. Boquist sends it behind the Leafs net. Tries to reach it right in front of Woll. And that will be icing by the Leafs with 13:06 to go in the first.
All right, let's get that top line out there. No? Paul? They're on the ice with icing. You're not gonna change? Paul? Hello? I'm not gonna put the first or the second or the third line out there.
Well, no, that's the second
Yeah, they
line.
put the second line. Okay, I was gonna say.
Bennett's in the face-off circle. It goes into the corner, collected by the Leafs.
That's out.
Domi unable to reach that puck now. It goes to Rodriguez. Back to Bennett. Bennett looking cross-ice to Kachuk, who has to send it around the boards to Rodriguez. Getting pressured by Benoit. Kachuk unable to get the puck from Yarncrook. Lawrence tried to get a shot. Riley looking. Bounce out in front. Oh, I don't know how that did not go in for the Leafs. Reinhardt does get the clear. For Hagee rushing for that puck. Woll has a problem with
that was
the puck. That would have been nice. Reinhardt over to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe gets bullied by McCabe.
Verhaeghe, man, just take the shot. All right, let's go. Settle it down. Come on, better than that.
Verhaeghe gets the clear.
All right, no icing.
No icing. Marchand was unable to collect that puck.
Oh, come on. No, that's not on us. What it? Yeah, it was. Oh, man.
So Marchand gets called for tripping.
This is what we're going to do.
What's happened to not take stupid penalties?
I know.
It's literally one job. You know, this all started because Marchand flubbed simply catching the puck in the neutral zone.
Right.
I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
Let's do nuggets, right?
Yeah.
geez, why is they're withholding? YouTube is like, even if somebody's saying bitch, it's moderating the comment on its own.
I don't think so. Totally a taco place. That's a chicken place. That's also a taco place.
Hey,
Bolvar says, yeah, that's a trip. Marchand, you're supposed to draw those, not take those.
right.
Wayne Gretzky. Who's Wayne Gretzky? He was accepted into the Hall of Fame.
That's nice. But with Discover, I get accepted basically anywhere. I got it, Dwayne Jetski.
Discovery is accepted.
Yeah, looks like one of those nights. Hey, Ryan, how you doing, bud?
Panthers have had a very successful penalty kill. Watch how aggressive they are. This is all game one on Monday night here at this arena.
Maybe we could get a shorthanded goal. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
But they're getting in passing lanes and they're really disrupting. That's the key to their penalty shot. Lots of block shots, and as I mentioned earlier, Sergei Bobrovsky is a huge part of their penalty kill.
They're on the kill for a second time already. First 9
I mean,
minutes.
you got to stop spending so much time in the box.
On John Tavares, who's not forced
Puck
to get
flipped out into
up in the
the
first
bench.
10 seconds. So the flip side of that, Craig Berube said to us before game one, he wants everything their power play does to be quick.
And what he wants them to be able to do is have that quick strike mentality. It doesn't have to always be pretty. Take a broken play, especially because of the aggressive nature of Florida.
11-11 to go in the first.
Talks about moving pucks quickly off the walls, getting it.
The Devil's Advocate says lots of Leafs hate in the chat, but it's all good. I know you two guys are chill.
Yeah.
Another clear for the Panthers. Again, 5 forwards on the top unit for Toronto. This is
Marner, the puck bounced off one of the Panthers players and goes all the way back to the corner of the Leaf zone.
Face-offs are 7-1 to Toronto.
Nylander over to Tavares. Tavares behind the net. Passes to Nyes. Nyes back to Marner. Shot goes behind the net. Tavares over to Nyes. Nyes pressured by Reinhardt. Passes to Tavares. Forsling blocked the Tavares shot. Nyes over the. It goes over to Marner. Nylander shoots. He tries for the. Oh, he thought potentially about going to wraparounds. Nyes sends it over to Nylander. Nylander looking. It goes to Marner. Matthews shot deflected. Bounces to the corner again.
Somebody clear. 33 seconds left. Oh, we'll take it. I wonder if the refs are going to even any of these penalties up at some point tonight. We'll get some dinky call with like 40 seconds left in the period, so the power play is split. All right, killed that one off.
All right, so we kill off the second penalty of the night. Jones will send it up ahead to Marchand. Marchand keeps it along the boards. I think now
penalty.
Marchand draws a penalty.
Now he drew it. Yep.
We are going on the power play.
Okay. That's exactly what you need to do, buddy.
So that's Bobby McMahon getting called for tripping. Yeah, that's Slewfoot, isn't it?
Oh, I just hope Marchand's okay. That's all.
Yeah, Marchand.
Honestly, to be honest with you, both of them just look like incidental collisions that just happened to end up with one guy on his ass, so they called it tripping both ways. As long as they're going to call it both ways.
All right, so
Donish, yeah. It kind of looked awkward to me. It could have because it kind of looked like Marchand stopped the motion. He was, I don't know, I have to see the replay. But he was moving and then he stopped and then he ended up on his ass. As long as the refs are going to call it even 2-on, you know what I mean? I'm fine with it.
All right, so the Panthers are going on the power play.
Customink.com to get new uniforms with all the locations. He found great products of the new art and had boxes sent to all the shops. Customink makes it so easy. Get started today at customink.com.
9:07 to go in the first.
Then they consider the offender's relevant history or the outcome like injury. After viewing all angles of Bennett Stolarz, they just didn't think that play warranted supplemental physical.
Michael says, my blood pressure is so high right now. I'm outside listening to you guys call the game. 9:07 to go in the first. Kachuk, Reinhardt, Barkov, Verhaeghe, and Jones. So we kept Jones on the top power play unit. Barkov shoots.
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
There we go, baby.
Thank
there
you.
we go. All right. That's one way to start it off. Let's go.
Captain,
Yes.
my captain. Barkov gives the Panthers
All right.
the 1-0 lead. Thank you.
All right, all right, all right. Good job.
Yeah, the Barkov puppet does it again.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, put the scrolling banner up, please.
Sure.
Okay, good job.
Usually you see Reinhardt or Matthew Tkachuk in front of Joseph Wall, so that's a straight-on shot, no screen.
Yeah, we won a face-off. We won a face-off and
I
we
know.
scored. So that's Barkov's 21st career playoff goal, his second in these playoffs. Wall gloves the Lundell shot with
Okay.
8:47 to go.
I agree there, Hungry. Sasha needs to shoot more. Beautiful.
Excalibur Force
Yeah,
says,
Michael.
good evening, everyone.
Hey, bud.
Rename the Selkie the Barkov Trophy. Hold your horses, because Barkov might lose the Selkie this year to Reinhardt.
I don't know if he'll lose it. That'd be something, though.
Yeah, the only one that could possibly deny Barkov his Selkie trophy is his own teammate.
Right.
All right, so Leafs collect the puck. Morgan Riley, I believe that was him, flips it. Nate Schmidt passes the puck along. Yarn Crook recollects it for the Leafs in the neutral zone. Morgan Riley dumps in from center ice. Kachuk able to pass to Schmidt. Bennett with some trouble getting a clear, so it goes back to Kulikov. Hello, defenseman.
We're there.
There we go.
And as Emily mentioned too, it was that once the play was deemed not reviewable or no further discipline, they don't care his history and they do not care if there is.
Well, Marchand is yelling at the Maple Leafs on the bench. Seth Jones and Mikula fighting against Tavares.
Good
Marchand comes up with the puck. Marchand waits. He carries it into the zone. Lundell at the blue line. The puck was deflected.
job. Hey, somebody better be back.
Pacioretty. Okay, yeah, Jones and Mikula are back. Mikula with the puck. This should be an adventure. He just waits for the line to change. Top line on the ice now for the Panthers. Puck sent up to Verhaeghe, who flips it in the direction of Reinhardt. What was that, icing? Patelron says, got to love Marchand if he's on your team and public enemy number one for everyone else. Yes, Samoskevich did replace Greer.
Yeah.
Lawton, look, Lawton and Marchand were having a bit of a chat. Juju says, never thought I'd be cheering for Marchand.
Right.
Yeah, I'm afraid, though, he's only public enemy number 2
At
right
this
now.
point. Oh, that's
Jones with the puck dumps in. See that right there? We were doing that every shift the
Right.
other night. Barkov over to Ekblad. Ekblad goes for the centering. Oh, man. Verhaeghe with a great setup. Just it went high over the net, I guess. Forsling shoots. All of it deflects back behind the net. Keep this up.
Let's go.
Ekblad tries to deke Tanev and instead gets the puck taken away from him.
There's some Sturms out there. Well, I mean, I know it's mixed up. thing.
They've had some errant passes. That last one there between the legs by Matthew Nyes, and it was intercepted.
Oh no, it's
all right,
a
Bubba.
good save
Good
by
job,
Bob. Thank you for
That's
stopping
what we
the
need.
McMahon defense. Don't go doing that
Yeah.
stuff again. Boquist pressuring Domi. Now McMahon with the puck. Kulikov and Boquist are both there. OEL waits. He shoots.
Oh shit! Bubba,
Bobrovsky
okay?
takes a tumble. The puck is going to go. Boquist could not clear. It goes to Benoit.
And out. No, not out. Not out yet.
Come on. Nope, still not out. Up and out of
Okay.
play.
All right.
Patel Ron says, you see how focused are compared to the first 20 minutes of the last game.
Yes. Was that you, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure because that's what I was getting ready to do.
I already deleted a comment of his and he chose to double down on it. So, yeah, this first has flown by fast. Chili Willie says the Panthers always try and get the easy clear out without looking.
All right.
All right.
Let's just keep this moving.
Yeah.
Keep this moving forward.
But out here, there's no such thing as wanting it more than the other guy. Really, it's your childhood dream to say, what do you think this guy is dreaming about? Or this guy? So forget every motivational poster you've ever read.
Trey says tusks up. Austin, please don't start with that again.
Oh no, what?
He was. I know you're saying that as a joke, Austin, but please don't start with that.
I don't even see it here.
The fiend referring to cops again.
Oh, what is going on with that?
Yeah, Utah Mammoth is a cool name. So Marchand with the Panthers has had 6 points in 7 postseason games after having 4 points in 10 regular season games. Irish Explorer says it should be Utah Raptors. Thank you. Although Mammoth is a good second choice.
All right, let's go. Oh. Ah.
All right. Yeah, Marchand with Lundell and Luosterainen has been fantastic.
Yep.
Tavares could not reach that puck. Lundell flips it into the Leaf zone and goes for a change. Jen says, hi, Jaws and Kyle. Go Panthers.
Hey, go on, chicken. Oh, Bennett.
Bennett.
What are you doing?
Bruh.
You're right there by the net, man.
Austin says, sorry, Jaws. Lol, no more. I will stop. Much
Please,
appreciated,
brother. Please,
Austin.
Man. It's stressful enough for me.
Kachuk was pressuring McCabe. Now it goes back to Chris Tanev, who sends it back to Kachuk and Rodriguez.
What the hell was that?
That was us choosing not to be too aggressive with the clear.
So, yeah.
Now Mikula finally gets the clear. Kachuk dumps it in. Bennett couldn't reach it. Benoit. Now he
Oh.
gets it. Bennett's over in the vicinity of Verhaeghe.
Nobody.
But
there.
then it rolls out. This is a partial change, I guess.
Yeah, Ben must have gone off when he did that.
Nice
Oh
shot.
shit! I thought it went in.
Goes wide.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh! So that's. Did they just say that's Kulikov's second penalty of the game?
Yeah, remember he did the first one. He did the interference.
Come on. Tavares wins the face-off. Puck. Forsling is battling for it. Now it goes to Austin Matthews. Over to Marner. Nylander looking. Back to Marner. Marner with a couple of moves, but he chooses to pass back to Matthews. Matthews over to Marner. Back to Nylander. Good stick by Sturm, but Matthews does get the puck anyways. What a rebound, but Sturm gets the clear.
Okay.
Yes, Dana, the chat is way smoother than game one.
Yes. Well, I made it subscriber only, so that might have something to do with it.
Two good deflections in the passing lanes. The first by Aaron Ekblad that would have set up the Leafs for a perfect scoring opportunity.
Mikula, we get the clear. 2.5 minutes to go in the first. Marner with the puck. He slowly skates out of his zone and passes back to Nylander. A minute's left on the Leafs power play. Nyes to Jones. Jones ended up getting the clear. Woll passes the puck to Marner. Marner leaves it for OEL, who sends it up to Domi. Domi dumps in. Forsling will be the first to reach the puck, but he's instantly double-teamed. Morgan Riley passes to Pacioretty. Over to Domi, to Riley. Oh, shit. Damn it.
Got to stay out of the box.
Max Pacioretty.
Absolutely winning this game, and we can't stay out of the box. 3 freaking penalties in the first period. I mean, my God.
Yeah. The Panthers clearly did not listen about not taking stupid penalties. The PK, we have a fantastic PK unit, but they can't stop everything. And now the game is tied with less than 2 minutes to go in the first. These penalties just keep killing our momentum.
Yep. Same thing happened in the third period.
Kachuk, shot deflected. Lorentz tried to reach the puck. Now Woll leaves the puck for Tanev. It goes over to Bennett. Bennett goes to Kachuk. Verhaeghe turns around, shoots, saved by Woll.
Damn it.
Now Verhaeghe with the puck dumps in. It goes to Reinhardt, who can't hang on to it. Barkov is being pressured. And then it's cleared. No icing. Mikkola over to Jones. Jones tries to turn over.
Just get out of the damn period. And it's going to be
12.8 to go in the first.
But this is the second unit. Morgan Riley, who has had a great postseason offensively, he puts this puck on net. Max Pacioretty comes from the wall where he dug it out. He was the one that got the puck from low to high and then goes right to the front of the net. He's one of those players that you just see the excitement, the enthusiasm, and he's bounced around, had a tough time with injuries, so it's good for him to find a place here in Toronto.
Force him, just kind of let him get right there. I mean,
well, someone was saying that Forsling had the clear and Sturm stops the puck.
I see.
One problem that Berube has is he doesn't quite have the engine to play the same time on ice as those other two guys, so he's got to manage his minutes as the game goes along.
Face-off ended up in the zone? I thought it was neutral zone.
He's just happy. He says it all the time. He said, I'm maybe going to retire, and my kids are now getting to the age that they like to see me
All right,
play.
good job, Lindahl.
Heard he gave a shout-out pregame in his interview with Emily's son, Enzo, who he called a warrior.
Yeah, he's got, he said he has 4 kids. I'm pretty sure he's got at least 5.
All right, that is the end of the first.
At the end of the first, still engaged right in front of the
All right.
bench after the first 20 minutes. 1-1-hour score in game 2 from
End of the first.
to the studio. How about the crew? Steve, Kevin, PK, and
So the good news is that the Panthers effort level, I think, and our playing ability is greatly improved from game 1. The bad news is we won't stop taking stupid penalties, and it costs us the lead. It was nice to score first, though. Of course, we haven't scored 5-on-5 yet. Our only goal
Nobody has.
came from our power play. Patelron says, to change the subject, Edmonton Oilers, first team in NHL history with 5 comeback wins in the playoffs. Leafs can't blame their backup since Pickard has played decent compared to Skinner. The Oilers, yeah, they seem to be cardiac Oilers, I guess.
Need someone you can trust to go right along with you, no matter where the future leads. Enterprise for lives and drive.
Let's see. 807. David says, Oilers surprised me. They were pushing Vegas around a lot in that game. Yeah, I think a home team has yet to win. A home team is yet to win a game in so far in the second round. Dylan says penalties are going to lose us the series. 1-8 for the Leafs on the power play. Too many penalties earlier in the series. Oh, yeah, that's right. Toronto was the only home team. Toronto's the only home team that's won a game in the second round so far.
Make sure you get
Yeah, the Jets and Stars. The Jets and Stars have not played yet. Yeah, Stars Jets starts at 9:50 Eastern apparently.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'll be right back.
Dreaming Dolphin says 7 penalties versus the Panthers this series. Not good enough. Yeah, we are asking way too much from our special teams. You would think that we would have not taken the stupid delay of game penalty after we had just recently scored on the power play to take the lead. David Smith says Cats need to crank it up a bit. We won that period 60-40 in my honest opinion, but we are not even close to our A game. How many minutes till puck drop? I think it's about 12. Yes, I did see that the Marlins beat the Dodgers yesterday. And let me see. I know I don't think they're winning today. Where is the score? I thought the Marlins were playing the Dodgers today. Why can't I find their? Oh, here it is. Yeah, the Dodgers won 10-1.
As long as that property remains for
Okay. Yeah. Somehow the Marlins managed to beat the Dodgers once. Your local Panthers fan says that Marlins game was depressing. I was there. Oh no. So you yeah, the Marlins are a young team because the Marlins this past offseason just blew up the team for the 5th time in franchise history. The Mariners came back from 5-0 to win 6-5. Who were they playing? Barman says that's exactly why I stopped being a Marlins fan. Oh, the Sacramento A's. Being a Dolphins fan is enough suffering. Agreed, Barman. Hungry Cinemore says, look up what happened in the Giants game last night. What happened? Mm-hmm. The Giants scored 9 runs in the 11th inning to beat the Cubs 14-5. Marlins were down 1-0, but they pulled the starting pitcher and the rest was downhill from there. No, we would not be doing the Jets. We will not be doing the Jets game next. Most likely, most of the time on nights where it's a Panthers playoff games, unless Jaws really wants to do it, it'll be just a Panthers game. Dreaming Dolphin says I was cheering for the Caps last night. Yeah, so was I.
All right.
Okay. There's about
You're right.
Huh?
We're close.
6 minutes. I'll switch back over.
Okay.
Julian asks, what could possibly be affecting Chucky for this long?
Oh, that's a groin. I'm more concerned about Reinhardt, honestly.
Reinhardt
is absolutely not himself.
All right. So yeah, my takeaways from the first, it's good to see the Panthers playing better. It's terrible that we keep taking endless amounts of penalties.
only getting isolated results. Big gains come from AI that works across all your data and applications. The AI built for business. IBM.
Subway, all your faves packed with tons of crispy fresh sliced meats. And now buy any footlong in the app for $6.99. Great bread, great meat, great sauce, great deal.
All right, so there's still about seven minutes left to go until the second period starts. The Marlins and Dolphins have won since the last time the Leafs lifted the cup.
In summary, life is hard, but saving money by bundling your home and auto with Progressive is easy.
All right, so I will be back. I will be back in a few minutes. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Over 1,400 lounges worldwide, including the Centurion Lounge, and a flexible spending limit that adapts with your business, so passion can be part of your legacy. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Ready to go.
Welcome back to the Lexus Sports Intermission Report. Can we finally start that Western Conference Series?
Okay. Is Kyle disappeared? Is that it? Kyle took off.
I mean, the playoffs and more so is about.
All right, let's see what you people got to say.
You compete, like you said.
Let's see what you guys got to say for yourselves.
Every single guy needs to win their battles, their lineup. Of course, of a 7-game series you're going against.
He quit.
A lot. It's you got to go there and fight and compete and
Yeah, KRG, exactly.
That's kind of something to stress on.
Decent period. Clean up the penalties. Somebody trolling Jake.
Jamie Robertson, wow. Their top goal scorer. What do you think of the second period here? Well, first of all, Matthew Tkachuk doesn't look himself. They need to get him playing back to his hockey. But for Florida, they got to take over this game now. You can't wait till midway through the second or the third. They got to take over this game physically and with their execution.
They got to get back on the grind game. Florida, that is, use that physical fortune.
PK bitching about Tkachuk. That's the least of our problems right now. Oh, he's definitely still hurt. He's going to need surgery after the season. Chucky's out there at about 70-80%. That's not our problem. Undisciplined defense right now. Too many, and this is a continuation of what we saw a lot during the regular season of just giving up too many grade A chances, not being able to clear the puck. Some nights we're just terrible in the face-off circle. Remember the one game against Tampa, Lundell was 18%. Tkachuk's not perfect right now, but I think Reinhardt's just absolutely gassed right now. Barkov looks fine. Rodriguez isn't giving us anything on that line. He may have put Samoskevich back there. Use his speed to our advantage.
Manjaro helps your body regulate blood sugar and can help you eat less food.
Hey, Praga.
Plus, 3 out of 4 people reached an A1C of less than 7%.
Praga says Forsen looks slow and dazed. A little Everybody looks a little bit
Don't take Mounjaro.
A little bit tired.
Or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple neoplasia syndrome type 2.
Exactly,
Tell
Adonis.
your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction. A lump or swelling in your neck.
Chuckles looks worse than Okpozo.
Serious side effects may include pancreas and gallbladder problems.
Hey, there he is.
With sulfonylurea, it also may cause low blood sugar. Tell your doctor if you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control.
Okay, good.
Or second procedures with anesthesia. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, dehydration, and may worsen kidney problems. How can you diabetes get with Mounjaro? Pay as little as $25 per month. Ask your doctor about Mounjaro.
Losing the face-off 13-5. Jeez. Bucks, Kyle hasn't made the second batch yet. Kyle hasn't made the second batch of pancakes yet. Not sure what shots on goal are.
Is a 20 grams of protein after 20 minutes on your walking pad. Kind of big.
Yeah, I agree with David. Horrible defense on the tying goal. Just stand there and watch a guy skate to the crease. Right.
All right.
It's the love.
Welcome back to the Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN, presented by Geico. Start of the second
All right.
period in Game 2 in the second round. Panthers and Leafs tied at 1. Tonight's winning ingredients are brought to you by Chipotle.
And, you know, we looked
Shots are 6'5" Cats.
turned the tide a little bit on Florida in Game 1. They took their game plan and went
Losing the faceoffs 13-5.
13-5.
This is Matthew Nyes in their first power play, getting in front of their David Ross, taking his eyes away. And then ultimately, how did they get the goal? Their second half lead in.
I mean, Forster just lets him skate right by.
Okay.
AJ Valesco, Mike Monaco with you, Emily Kaplan down at ice level as well. You think to start this second,
All right.
get away for Florida.
They've got to put the screws together. You look at the
So the second period is about to start. Could we please stay out of the penalty box?
Please.
first period, much better first period than Game 1, and they've got to keep their foot on the gas, get their forecheck going.
Forsling with the puck after the Panthers win the faceoff. We dump in. Wall moves it along to Morgan Riley. He turns over the puck to Luster-Ryan and sends it up Lundell.
What?
Marchand.
Yes!
What a move!
Oh, beautiful!
Woo!
Yes, we go. Just leave the third line on, just leave him on the whole night.
God, that third line
Oh
is
my
beautiful. Wow. Ghost Slayer says, I just rooted for a Marchand
I know.
goal.
He just said it a second ago. Okay.
All right, so Leafs dump into the zone. So I think that was less than 20 seconds in. That was Marchand's 57th career playoff goal and the first with the Panthers. Beautiful.
Okay.
A nice pass from Lundell, too.
Yes, that was beautiful. Give me 5 more of those, please.
Ball
Oh,
denies
bubble.
Austin Matthews.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Yeah, can Marchand score again? So we are apparently about 45 seconds.
All right. Well,
45
no
seconds.
spoilers in the chat, or we can't read the chat.
Yeah, if
You didn't back out and come back in?
I have been multiple
Right.
times. So if you think you might be ahead of us, if you don't see us reacting,
Right. Please. so that we can watch the game and engage with the chat. Otherwise, we have to not look at the chat.
Yeah. 19 minutes to go in the second. Kachuk over to Bennett. Back to Kulikov. Why would you pass back to Kulikov? You are Kachuk and Bennett.
Oh, I see Rodriguez.
Rodriguez over to Bennett. Bennett crosses his own blue line, crosses center ice, passes over to Rodriguez.
Nothing.
Rebound in front, but no Panther near the puck.
There's a good stick. All right.
18-22, puck out of play. If Marchand, Kachuk, and Bennett each score a goal, does that count as a hat trick?
Yeah, Emily interviewed him before the game, and she called him a lead killer. He said he just likes playing here, he likes the energy, and there's obviously a rich history here in this city. A lot of people think of it as
18-22 to go in the second. Leafs win the center ice face-off. Puck is dumped in. Bob chooses to play it to Jones. Boquist gets the clear, but Morgan Riley collects the puck and sends it deep within his own zone, allowing the Panthers to begin a board battle, which they win. Now Holmberg with the puck. Now Carlos sends it up ahead. Jones with the puck. Jones in his own zone, able to pass it to Boquist. Boquist able to send it up ahead. Now McCabe with the puck. The third line is a beauty.
Yes.
Yeah, what a great breakdown. So good to have Chris as a part of our coverage these last couple of days.
Let's see. Lundell with the puck. Flips it over to Marchand, but it's too far ahead.
Okay.
Schmidt gets the puck, gets the clear. Luosterainen sends it in, but OEL is there to play it. Lundell with the puck, looking. Luosterainen can't hang on to it, but Forsling collects it near the blue line. Lundell with the puck. Forsling now shoots. Oh, puck bounces. Ekblad was trying to bat it in.
Yeah.
So hand pass, which means Ekblad has made the face-off go outside the zone. Yeah, Ekblad tried to do this.
Yeah.
He tried to dunk it. Yeah, the third line is glorious.
Yes, it is.
All right, Panthers win the face-off just outside the Leaf zone. Ekblad dumps in. Woll intercepts the puck. He sends it around the boards. It is over near Barkov. Austin Matthews collected. Oh, man, Reinhardt with a beautiful shot saved by Woll. Damn. Barkov able to collect the puck near the blue line, but it is Nice trying to play it. Forsling sends it up ahead. Barkov over to Ekblad. Shot on goal, saved by Woll. Leafs get the clear, but Mikkola has the puck. Stretch past the Barkov. Rolls into the Leaf zone. Kachuk with a bad pass that leads to an odd man rush. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Nylander ties the game.
God damn it.
This all starts because Chicken Chuck makes a
Terrible pass.
a terrible pass, and it leads directly to 3-on-2 rush. And of course, Pacioretty is involved in this goal too. And the game is tied again.
Kachuk has been awful. This whole series, he's been awful. Awful.
Samoskevich out on the ice. He sends it around, intending to pass it to Boquist. So, yeah.
Oh!
And then Kulikov turns over the
What
puck.
are they doing with these? I mean, they're just beating ourselves.
Sturm dumps the puck in. The only line that isn't shooting itself in the foot is the third line. Lundell with the puck. Thank God the third line is out there.
Right?
Like, I have no idea what Kachuk was thinking with that pass. He just gifted.
He's been terrible
the
both
Leafs.
games.
Luosterainen with the puck. Tries for the deflection with Marchand. See, that's over 3 lines.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Imagine
how
that.
you generate high danger chances. Nyes with the puck. Saved by Bob. He better have that save. Matthews with the puck. Now for Hagee, able to pass to Barkov. And Barkov just iced it. Como doesn't look worried or angry, says Olechka.
No, it's individual plays and players that are just not right.
Panthers win the faceoff. Ekblad gets the clear. OEL now with the puck. Nyes trying to beat Ekblad. He passes, gives the puck away to Barkov. He passed to the raw number 16. He intended that pass for Marner. For Hagee, after Ekblad intercepted the puck, Ekblad has to leave it for Kachuk. Shoots.
Rebound.
For Hagee, could not reach it. Is Verhaeghe on the second line now, or is this a Franken line?
Not sure.
Why is Kachuk out there with Barkov and Verhaeghe?
No, maybe you need Kachuk. Maybe you need Barkov to babysit Kachuk.
Bob with the save.
Oy vey. All right, let me take it.
Well, this is going to get real annoying real fast if we can't hold the lead.
At AT&T Business, we guarantee our best deals on any smartphone with your choice of our best plans. What we can't guarantee, your employees having a similar work style. You hired them.
Michael asks for our thoughts so far. Well, the Panthers are playing better than game one. And we've even had the leads multiple times, but between the penalties we've been taking and now flat out goofs like Kachuk just made, we keep shooting ourselves in the foot and allowing Toronto to tie the game.
You know, like stadiums, tickets are so expensive these days.
Dana says, I feel like it's still our game to win.
I hope so.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Or stress. The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
Big news! All you can eat wings and fries is back at Buffalo Wild Wings with boneless and traditional wings. And I'm gonna eat loads of them. Truckloads of traditionals, boatloads of boneless. Oh, truckloads of both because it's all you can eat.
Yes, Samo is back. They took out Greer. Big Dog says, do you think the Cats aren't as hungry for a cup like last year?
They look like they've got some individual players that are just not at their best.
Well, that last goal was all on Kachuk.
Yeah, we just keep giving them opportunities that we don't need to.
We are tied at 2 in the second in Inter.
Lundell with the puck. He moves it up ahead. Marchand and Luosterainen trying to collect the puck, but now it's Tavares shoved Lundell down to the ice. Now Forsling with the puck. Over to Lundell. Lundell looking. He chooses to pass back to Ekblad, who sent it directly into the mass of bodies instead of in any other direction. I thought Lundell had a good thing going on the rush, and then he chose to pass back to Ekblad.
Ekblad had all the space in the world to do something. He just didn't.
NHLshop.com, a Fanatics experience.
This third line for the Florida Panthers strikes again. They are getting their best chances in the second period.
Honestly, it's not a coincidence that the best player on the ice is the guy that wasn't on the 2 long runs.
We win the face-off. Mikkola with the puck. Bennett tried to keep the play alive. Bennett sent it through the paint. Mikkola sends it out of play. Luckily, not a delay of game.
Right.
Like that is very hard for a coach to evaluate because of so much special teams time. But when I caught up with Paul Maurice between periods, he did mention we only got 5 seconds on the power play. He did like the way that his team was much quicker on 5-on-5. That was a big point of emphasis from guys I talked to. This morning, Evan Rodriguez told me the reason he thought they started last game so slow, so much.
Bennett in the face-off circle this time. We win the face-off. Schmidt's got a shot on net.
Damn it.
And then the puck once again phases through any Panthers player within the vicinity of the paint.
Oh, shit.
Schmidt has to prevent a 2-on-1. Chris Tanev gets hit by Bennett.
What happened?
What happened? Rodriguez.
Oh, show it. Show it, camera.
Fight. So Schmidt, I think, retaliated against Lawton for whatever just happened to Rodriguez. So Rodriguez immediately going to the tunnel.
That's not good. What did they do?
Right there. Boarding him directly into the... Oh, wait. Well, he did have the puck, but he... Right after he moved the puck away is when he got hit. So is that a clean hit?
It's not. It's clean enough. The puck was right there. I mean, you're not supposed to hit him in the back like that, but I don't think he would cross-check him. I mean, that's playoff hockey.
So
I don't know what they're going to call if they call anything, but
I'm thinking
I'm not going to throw a hissy fit over that.
The explanation from referee Dan O'Rourke And now Francois Saint Laurent.
Because the puck, he had the puck.
An explanation for Alexander Barkov.
Well, there's no call on the ice, so there's nothing to review.
Penalties on the play. Florida number 88, 2 minutes for roughing, 17, 2 minutes for embellishment. We got 24 for Toronto, 4 minutes for roughing, 5-on-5 hockey.
They gave Rodriguez 2 for embellishment?
They gave him 2 for embellishment. He went to the locker room and got called for embellishment.
I personally don't feel that the contact was that hard. He didn't project him violently into the boards. I can understand why there's no penalty on that play. I'm not sure I see the embellishment aspect of it. Good hard hockey play. He went down.
Well, it's going to be 5-on-5 hockey.
Right.
So
that's insane to call embellishment. That's absolute insanity. Not that I think there should be a power play, but that's insane.
He's not projected violently into the boards. He should know he's about to be. He kind of turns his back a little bit. He knows he's coming right there. He gets his hands up. That's a tough one. Referee has a good angle. That is not an egregious check behind. Remember,
Blair, the Leafs fan, says that should not have been embellishment.
I guess boarding, but distance from the boards there, that's not an egregious play. I do not ever see an embellishment on that play. He just gets hit and goes down. But the referee felt no.
Well, whatever. It's 5-on-5.
That's insane, man.
5-on-5 should not be a problem for us if more than one of our lines was capable of scoring.
Even they are saying it.
Now Bob will pass it over to Verhaeghe. Over to Barkov, over to Forsling.
So
sends it up to
He
Verhaeghe.
took his spot.
Now Kachuk over to Jones. Jones with a neat move to keep the puck. Jones goes down. Now it leads to another rush for the Leafs.
If it's not a bad pass, is somebody falling? If somebody doesn't fall, it's a bad pass. They got him. They got the retaliatory.
Wow, we drew a penalty.
Yep.
We're going on the power play. Just don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, get Chucky off the ice.
Don't give Francois Saint Laurent an excuse to call a matching penalty.
I think it's because the puck was gone for so long. Well, I call it for tripping.
It's Pontius Holmberg. It's Pontus Holmberg going in the penalty box. 10:18 to go in the second. So we end up on the power play after all. That's the way I see it.
Right.
Kulikov is reportedly in the dressing room now.
Kulikov?
He has looked like ass.
Well, we still need him, though.
Leafs get the clear. Erod is back.
Okay.
Apparently. There he is. Barkov over to Reinhardt. Lift for Barkov. Kachuk passes it over to Barkov. Now it's a battle in the corner. Kachuk comes away with it. How does he screw this up? No, he just passes it to Barkov. Kachuk.
Oh, there's how he screws it up. His passes have been horrible the whole series. God, he's an absolute problem right now.
Matthews took the puck. Yes.
I don't know if he can't put the right.
Kachuk lost the stick.
Yeah, he can't push it forward.
Reinhart over to Kachuk. Back to Reinhart. Over to Bennett. Bennett's back to Reinhart. Reinhart looking. Bennett with the puck. Over to Reinhart. He shoots. Up. Collected by Jones. Sent back around to Kachuk behind the net. Kachuk looking. It bounces straight towards Verhaeghe, but he has to pass it back to Jones because he couldn't get a handle on Bennett with a rocket shot. And it's kept in. Verhaeghe's shots deflected, rolls towards Bennett. Bennett falls down. Jones collects the puck over to Reinhart. Reinhart, we only have 15 seconds left on the power play. And Jones with a bad pass.
Oh, Bubba.
And Bob has to make a risky move of the puck against Denies. And we are back to 5-on-5. Lundell on the rush. Bennett able to hold the puck in for the Panthers. He turns around. He's in the circle. He shoots. Goes to the corner. 8 minutes to go. Ekblad tries to get the puck. Now it's Luosterainen the other way. Luosterainen, he has a chance. Marchand
sucks.
No, that was Marchand.
Was it? I thought it was Verhaeghe.
Nylander. Save.
Bubba!
Thank you. God, Bob is the only reason the Leafs are not winning right now.
Jesus.
Bob over to Samoskevich. He passes it to Sturm. Sturm keeps passing the puck away from his own players.
I know.
Kulikov is back. Goods. 7 minutes to go.
What are they bitching about the refs? What are they bitching about that they should have called?
And the Leafs ice it with 6:55 to go.
Good Lord Almighty.
Well, there's Holmberg in front again. There's the hit right there with Seth Jones in front. Unaware, both of them, but he feels like there is a missed call.
And then he went
and did that, right. I thought it was Verhaeghe. My bad, Marchand. My bad. I'm just so used to 23 missing that I just assumed I saw the 3.
Barkov loses the face-off. Mikkola will collect the puck. It bounces off the glass and straight to Verhaeghe, who dumps it in or tries to. Barkov trying to keep the puck moving. Verhaeghe gets taken off the puck. It rolls to the other corner. Back to Kulikov, who sends it back around the boards. Mikkola over to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe sends it to nobody. Still not as bad as Kachuk's plays.
I wonder if he just can't handle the stick properly because of the groin. Because all of his passes are off. Like every single one.
Kulikov able to keep it alive as long as possible.
This is no stress.
Jake, the Minnesota Sports Center, says, man, I'm glad I'm a neutral fan here. Daniel says, my girlfriend just asked if I was at the gym. Apparently, I'm sweating that bad. Rodriguez tried to send it out in front for Kachuk and now has to send it back to the blue line. Schmidt shot.
Damn it.
Deflects high. Five and a half to go. Bennett collects the loose puck. It's right in front. And Jones probably wisely.
Oh, shit.
Where
How come
the
this
hell
happens?
Well, Domi does not score yet, but how the hell did Domi
God almighty.
end up back there all alone? Could we please stop with the defensive
know.
breakdowns? You're going to trash Bob before we even have a chance to reach the conference finals.
Dude, we got to win this game. Talking about conference finals. I don't know
That's
if you've noticed. We got a problem right now.
Kazuma says, Jaws, new strategy. Keep it 2-2. Score in the third, then Leafs score, and then we score in overtime.
Right? Well, you know we're not going to hold a lead.
Barkov trying to get the puck. Wohl left it for OEL. Reinhardt gets knocked down. He is still able to pass it. And Nice fishes the puck. Jones with the puck, trying to keep it away from Nice. Now Nice sends it over. Goes back to Nice. Mikkola there to try and fight for it. Barkov now has the puck. 3:45 to go. Reinhardt tried to feed Mikkola on the rush.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Mikkola's puck
You're
handling
Sam
was-
Reinhardt.
Tavares. It goes over to Mikkola.
Come on, we got something if we can go.
Boquist on the rush. Boquist has to turn around. Boquist, good pass to Forsling. Forsling shot blocked. Now
Forsling
Forsling
gets
will
it back.
recollect it. He waits, he shoots. Glove
Ugh.
save by Wohl.
Good Lord.
Yeah, Schmidt saved our ass big time there, preventing Domi from scoring.
I mean, why do we keep allowing all? I mean, it's just, we are not.
Icy says, ah!
That's my just that's the description.
Please, Panthers, get it together. This is a crazy game. If we can stop giving the Leafs a dozen breakaway opportunities
Right?
per game, we win easy. Jacob says, can we please get Samo back on the first power play unit? He has to specifically replace Kachuk.
Right. Chucky's not right.
Yeah, Boquist and Mackey are playing better.
When you'd rather enjoy the pool than clean someone else's.
Adonis says we just look so unnatural. It's kind of
Right.
concerning.
Yeah.
There's no confidence in the players, and they keep giving up chances.
Get More brought to you by Geico and the pace and the physicality on display, especially here in the second.
Marco Nicoli says, as a Sens fan, I am worried that they're going to take the momentum from beating the only Atlantic Division team they can beat and to go on a long run this time. Please win today, Cats.
We're giving it our all, but we're also trying to make every possible mistake in the book.
Brad Marchand in Florida down a game to begin this second round series against the Toronto Maple Leafs, who won the Battle of Ontario in the first round. Only the Leafs' second playoff series win in the last 21 years. Aaron Ekblad back for Florida tonight. And this game tied at 2.
3:14 to go in the second. Oh, it'd be so nice to score a goal late in this period and retake the lead. Kachuk passes the puck. It rolls over to Kulikov. Flutters towards to Kachuk. He tried the sharp angle shot.
He tried to make some kind of garbage happen. I don't blame him. No sense in passing. He can't connect the pass. What is this awfulness?
Domi, you gotta be kidding. Another odd man rush for the Leafs. And they have taken the lead. Okay, this is getting really, really annoying. The Panthers are better than this. And yet they insist on making every stupid mistake.
Yep.
Hey, Steven, thank you for the 14.
Thank you, Steven. Thank you, bud.
Thank
you. Thank you, bud.
Thank you, Steven. It says, diehard Leafs fan here, and I got to give you guys that embellishment, maybe the worst call in the history of the NHL. Number 2 was the one on Domi in Game 1. This Leafs team is different.
Yeah, appreciate that, bud. We got a problem here. I mean, Leafs look good and we look bad. I mean, just all sorts of discombobulated.
Like the third line is the only one played.
The only thing we got.
How dare Bob not be able to stop every 2-on-1? Ekblad dumps the puck in. Less than 2 minutes to go. Let's see. Now Reinhardt with the puck. Icy asks, are we cooked?
I don't want to say that yet. There's some players out there that don't look right. It's just the same mistake over and over again. Like, just dump the puck in. I mean, we're trying to be. We're not playing Panther hockey. Samoskevich is up there on the second line now.
Bob.
I'll lift through the rest here.
Oh, no, turnover near.
Jesus. My God.
Jones with the puck. Final minute of play.
Every pass is off. I mean, this is awful.
Carlos shot saved by Bob. We finally get the clear. Holmberg. Jones,
Jesus
what are you
Christ.
doing? No penalty. I am shocked that Seth Jones got away with that.
Oh my God. That's not two for tackling.
Barkov over to Verhaeghe. Tries to send it on net.
Nobody's there. Because Reinhardt's just freaking visible. No.
And that is the end of the second period. a game we should be winning or at least tied. We are losing 3-2 because the Panthers keep shooting themselves in the foot with stupid mistake after stupid mistake.
It's not a whole lot different than a regular season, kid.
Craig says the defense needs to stop pinching. Yeah, the third period is going to be bonkers. Zero Cool says we can come back. We needed the periods to end so we can get it together. Yeah.
This is the parade move right here, okay? Lakeshore, Young Street. We're already celebrating with the cup right here, buddy. Young Street right here, all right? The committee is here. We're planning the parade. Here it is. It begins.
So, Dennis says, I can't believe what this team is doing. We should be down 6 without some of the saves Bob has made.
Or can pass some tests.
$5 duo and DK step up to the plate and have it your way. Get two of your games, it's up to you. Just figure it out to hit the drive-through.
So, Sunswine says, remember the turnovers we gave up to Boston, the Rangers, last year. It's not over yet. Well, I haven't seen the Panthers play this bad since, remind me, was it game 4 against the Lightning this year where we allowed the 2 goals in 11 seconds and we needed to we ended up having to match it. Let's see.
A software solution like the best ice cream pick and roll you've ever seen. You need Ron. Ron needs a retirement plan. Work with Principal.
We look better than we did game 1, but the defense has gotten even worse. That's a pretty good summation of it. Yeah, the third line right now is the only functional line. Yeah, if the top 6 don't score a 5-on-5 goal by game 3, it's over. Kane Stolfan Panther says we always play great in the third period. Yeah. If we played this third period like we did in game 1's third period, minus only having 4 guys on the ice for that game-winning goal by the Leafs, we might just come away with a win to avoid being down 2 games in the series.
All I can say is if Toronto wants to win this series, they need to win this game. Because if they let us come back and win, that's going to might get our ship righted. But right now, we're just playing terrible. Here, give me the water.
So we're sitting here watching. This is exactly Florida's style. This is the way Pittsburgh want to play the game, right? Toronto held with 14 shots on goal. Of course.
Dennis says the problem is it's bad turnovers, not good Leafs defense leading the turnover.
No, it's just terrible turnovers.
He is taking this team on his shoulders.
Yeah, coach better give them a hell of a speech heading into the third. Yeah, shooting ourselves in the foot with stupid mistakes. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me, Miss Mythical Riz. Yeah, if you notice, the Leafs only scored on our mistakes. And also, George Pickens got traded to the Cowboys.
Yeah. MJ left that earlier.
Yeah, Bob has kept us in this game.
Yeah, no, it's not all Bob. I mean, it's just been breakaway after breakaway after breakaway. Guys in front of the net. Awful defense.
Watch him isolate Forsling, get to the interior, score the first one. Watch 1 second for a punctuation mark. Here comes the assist. He's coming high and wide down Bay Street. Beautiful backhand sauce to the line with the finish.
Carlos says, so for the Cats in this game can be described in 2 words. Self-inflicting. Cats need to clean it up in the third.
That's how much he wants to play. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah, and we can continue down the lineup. You start with Willie Nylander at the top. You go down to Pacioretty and their depth players, Max Domi included, Lawrence, Toronto boy guys. And the way that Craig Berube has coached since the first round, he's
So yeah, right now it's unless the Panthers can get their acts together, it's it's looking increasingly likely that the Leafs might take a 2-0 or even potentially a 3-0 series lead. KRG says we can speculate what is wrong all we want, but the fact is this is not the same team from last week. Something is off and I feel in my bones. I got faith, but this hill is turning into a mountain. Mythical Riz says it's only a 1-goal game with 20 minutes of hockey. Yeah, well, it was not looking good for the Panthers either in game 4 against the Lightning. Remember the game where it looked like the Lightning might have tied the series, was on the verge of tying the series. And we were playing not as bad as tonight, but not good enough to win. And then we finally got the breakthrough, and it was smooth sailing from there. Guitar Crow says the Panthers are a good third period team, but our defensive game is so weak. So at the moment, what's funny is after the second period of game one, it was 4-1 Leafs. You saw how quickly we were able to bring that deficit down, even if we couldn't get the tie. But the defense has to stop turning into complete goop. Colin says we need the bark off puppet. All right. This person is lit, says, I believe in Paul Maurice. He's giving our guy some serious lip this intermission. It's not over. Eric says Leafs will pull away in the third. I hope you're wrong. All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Come on, Panthers.
No one asked for this ending. Nobody says, because my mother take my knife, please make it hurt. We were on a break.
Oh. Hey, Jake, thank you for the 5. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Jake. He says, don't worry. We got him right where we want him. Joel says, Leafs fan here who's been watching recaps on this channel since 2023. Not sure why I haven't subbed till now, but cheers. Hey, thank you, Joel. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated.
Are you a caddy? No, I'm a duck. That's a lingo. Okay, I'm gonna putt now. Okay, I'm gonna watch the putt.
Nice birdie.
Yes, he is a very nice bird.
No, leave him.
Kevin Hockey says same problems we had last month of the season. Not enough offense. Our key players are not showing up. Kachuk is definitely injured. Kulikov is killing us. Our D is killing us.
Well, they're not on for an OEL. You need to play more conservatively on defense.
Yeah.
This stuff works for up to 3 months. This stuff works guaranteed for your money back. This stuff works on big lawns, small lawns, and I guess you can call that a lawn. This stuff works without killing your lawn. This stuff works without killing your weekend. This stuff works for the rookies and the seasoned pros. This stuff works in the Bronx.
All right, so we got 2 minutes to go until the third period. Third period that I think will be crucial in determining how the rest of this series goes. Dana says, I'm summoning positive energy. Thank you. Reinhardt for Hagee are MIA. Marchand is doing more than both of them combined.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. Presents every women are purchasing power tax to meet our business needs. An unlimited double mile means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
Oh yeah, Joel is a Leafs fan who has been watching us since 2023. He didn't know why he hadn't subscribed till now, but now he subscribed.
Appreciate that.
And also Jake gave us 5.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you, buddy.
RC says Panthers blew a 3-0 lead to the Oilers because of their speed and off the rush goals. We're now getting destroyed because of the Leafs' speed and off the rush goals. Glad we learned our lesson.
Yeah.
Just Kachucking around says the top line not scoring is fine. They're keeping Matthews from scoring. What is problematic is us giving the Leafs depth scoring goals because of terrible passing and mistakes.
Yeah, Toronto loves the neutral zone. They love scoring and creating chances off the rush. It's better than Florida, but they do a good job in that period. Nylander with those nifty hands. And then here they take advantage of the very aggressive.
Let's see, I'll just back out and re-enter just in case.
I mean, play defense, guys. God damn it.
Zone time from Florida. Of course, they'll need it.
All right.
Down a goal.
Right.
With Toronto taking
Wool with the puck. He sends it over. It goes to Marchand. Luosterainen shot blocked. Forsling chooses to pass it to Lundell behind the net. Luosterainen was hoping someone could get in front.
Oh.
Marchand. Lundell shot. Wool makes a save.
You guys know who loved the pace and physicality of that second period? It was Craig Berube. I just spoke to him. He said, I'm constantly telling the guys, go, 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 push the pace.
I'm glad that the third line is the line that's starting each period.
Yep.
So clearly Maurice knows that's the only line that's actually capable of scoring 5-on-5.
It is. I think that the sustainability feature of it, these guys can play that way. I think for Toronto, they want to keep pushing that. And as we mentioned to Florida, they're fine playing at that pace, but they want to keep it in the offensive zone, move the puck around, and try not to get.
We have to do this face-off again.
said it in the studio. If he's Craig Berube, if he's Toronto, keep the foot on the gas.
Yeah, there's no question about that. And of course he's going to love the physicality. I mean, he's Craig Berube.
Ekblad with the puck. Sends it around to Reinhardt. Reinhardt passes back to Forsling. Forsling looking. Shot deflected, I believe. Ekblad able to get it back. And
Jesus!
Nearly gives the puck away.
He did.
It's a 2-on-1.
My God. Bob,
Matthews in front.
Stick that away, Bob.
All right, now it's a 4-on-2 rush, or at least a 3-on-2 for the Panthers. Barkov for Hagee.
Just right past him.
Jones looking. He waits. Shot blocked. Taken by Marner. Over to Nyes.
Straight home playoff wins when they've got the lead after 2. Last such loss, 2001.
Now it's sent out. Yeah, Samo is on the second now.
Yeah.
Samoskevich with the puck. He shoots. Saved by Bennett. No, Bennett. It did not go in.
Oh my God. It's the same thing.
Yarn Crook could not collect it after a
It's
big
like having Ekblad on the ice twice. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good.
By teams leading after 2. That is typified this postseason. Does Florida have another comeback in it? Made that great comeback bid in game 1 that fell short. In the corner,
Sturm and Kulikov can't handle the pass, which Bob passes to Kulikov, who flips it out. Thank God that was not far enough for icing. Pressure by Sturm. We lead shots 21-15. I think the Leafs had only had 12 shots after 2. Bob able to get that puck away from Nylander just in time.
Every pass is just off.
Who had started all the playoff games for Toronto, injured in game 1, and now to go here in game 2. So
Pacioretty shoots blocked.
Anton Liddell banks one up ice. Benoit bats at it.
I'm pretty sure the entire world knows by now that Stolarz is not playing in this game.
In case you didn't know, right?
That's what the announcers, the broadcast said. If you're just joining us, Stolarz is not playing.
Right.
He's jumped in. You're going to see him wear number 85 there. He's going to work on his linesman for the third period.
How about that?
Hopefully he's still light.
Leafs win the face-off. Benoit tries for the clear.
Oh, look, Jones fell again. Come on, guys.
So it's Wes McCall working the lines with Matt McPherson. Shot from out high from
Mikla gets the rebound, but it bounces out of play. $16:03 to go in the third.
Stories and post-game recaps only with the NHL app.
Austin Matthews, quiet in your mind tonight?
Quiet, yes.
Christian Dwart says, we can't be down 2-0 in the series. Come on, guys.
A lot of hockey left.
A lot of hockey left. Reinhardt shot went out of play. 16 minutes to go in the third. 16 minutes. 16 minutes exactly to, at worst, tie the game. and send it to OT. Mikula shot. It's right there, but a good play by Woll. Now Barkov over to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe getting pressured, able to pass to Mikula. Mikula's pass is blocked. Verhaeghe dumps the puck in, pursues. What a hit!
Oof,
and then centered in front, gloved by Woll. So Chris Tanev in some distress after getting hit by Verhaeghe.
No, it was a block shot, I think. No, over here. I see what you're saying.
Wait for. They're showing that first.
Oh, so close.
I mean, Tanev.
This is the hit. That's basically what they did to Rodriguez. See what I mean? Now you got Chucky back there on the second line.
Yeah, well, I think it's Kachuk, Bennett, and Samaskevich.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Schmidt's able to hold the puck in. Oh, man.
Have we seen Rodriguez? Yeah, he came back.
Yeah.
For stories that celebrate the impact and transformative power.
Hey, MJ.
Hey, MJ. Thank you, buddy.
MJ, thank you for the 10.
Thank you, bud.
He says, hey, Jaws and Kyle. As usual, sorry I'm late. Jaws, I got your email and text and will respond soon. Panthers need a miracle here. Hopefully we can get it soon. Trivia coming up.
Thank you, MJ. Bison.
Leafs ice it with 14:50 to go.
At the deadline from Philadelphia, and just one of those guys. He was a little bit of a slow start offensively.
14:50 to go.
12-year veteran who is from Ontario.
That's Lundell in the face-off circle, and he loses the face-off.
Played for Brendan Shanahan's brother, who's one of his lacrosse coaches. So keeping it all in the family.
Centering fourth line now for the Leafs. Lundell fired in.
Let's see.
Oh!
Lundell. Ekblad shoots.
Yes!
Lundell!
Yes!
Lundell score!
There we go.
Thank you.
There we go. That's all we have is that third line.
Yay! Third line bailing us out for the bajillionth time. Seriously, it's just those three guys and Bob. That's the only reason this game is tied.
Yes.
And just a reminder, some of you are probably ahead of us still in the chats, because no matter how many times...
That's why I'm not looking. Okay, this won't be stressful at all.
Not at all.
Oh my God!
It hit the Marner. Marner scores. This is torture. We cannot hold the lead. Hey, MJ, thank you for the 2. Thank you, MJ.
Thank you, MJ.
Goal
Thank you,
Lundell tie game. Why the hell can you not hold the tie now, let alone the lead.
Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. All right, well, nothing happened.
Someone is calling for rally caps.
I was waiting until 10 minutes. I was waiting for 10 minutes. Jesus.
4 goals allowed on 17 shots. And that's 9 goals against Bob in this postseason for the Leafs.
Now 10 points in the playoffs for Mitch Marner and his Leafs lead once again. The Stanley Cup playoffs on ESPN are presented by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like Bob has been bailing us out. But now Marner is able to hit the post, and yeah, I heard the ding from my living room. The Knicks had a 21-2 run to be ahead by 3 with under a minute left. Holy shit. No basketball team can hold a 10-plus points leads in the second round. Where is Kachuk? Asks Sebastian. So we're back to square one.
No, we're not. We're still about square one is being behind the goal. Here, it didn't work with him sitting with me.
All right. Rogelio says it is frustrating. Nothing goes our way. You can't give up that goal after tying the game.
All right.
Hey, Dana, thank you for the 5. Thank you.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Dana.
Lundell with the puck sends it up ahead, and we did not ice it, apparently. Morgan Riley sends it up ahead. Forsling will collect the puck and then turn it over to Pacioretty. OEL dumps it back in, but it is the Panthers with the puck. Ekblad sends it up ahead intended for Lusteride. Puck out of play, 13-10 to go. Sebastian says, thank God Bennett is there to tie the game late, I hope.
It's going to be interesting. He can be, when he's good, he is lights out, and the Winnipeg Jets need that version of Connor Hellebuck.
And they're hoping they get more like the regular season version the last number of years.
Bennett's with the puck. He sends it up onto the glass. Schmidt collects the puck, tries to give it to Samoskevich. And now Schmidt. Bobrovsky had to help out Schmidt. Schmidt gets the clear. Leafs control the puck.
Jake McCabe for Chris Tanev. Took that big check from Carter Verhaeghe earlier here in the third. Barkov filters one past Reinhardt. Top line out there for Florida.
No icing. Verhaeghe hitting Tanev again. Austin Matthews trying to get the puck away from Barkov. And now it will flip over to Seth Jones. Sends it towards the net. Reinhardt, can he pass it to Barkov? He cannot. So it turns into a board battle. Austin Matthews comes away with it. All right, Mikkola with the puck.
Hey, thank you, TK.
Hey, TK.
Thank you,
Thank
bud.
you for the 5.
Thank you, TK.
Says Zen-like breathing exercises.
Yeah.
Marchand with the puck. Off to Luosterainen. Luosterainen over to Lundell. Lundell just gave it back to the Leafs. Boston, the Celtics lost. Glorious. They surrendered the lead to the Knicks. And now the Knicks have a 2-0 series lead.
It lands in the direction of Matthew Tkachuk, who is met by Brandon Carlo.
Let's see.
Willie Nylander for John Tavares. Works this one in at second line for Craig Berube.
Schmidt passes the puck.
Especially the last few games.
It goes back to Schmidt.
Oh, my God.
And then Nylander. Tkachuk,
who can't skate.
Schmidt.
Yeah!
No. Wall stopped it. And I think the announcer might have fainted at that. Hey, Chris, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Says there's a lot of stress involved in winning cups.
Yep. No doubt.
The Celtics lost their second game in a row as 10-point favorites.
We want the market price lobster and to know the market price. How much is whatever the market says? Sadly, we can't have it all, except in Sport Goods, where we check in with the frozen uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips.
All right. Let's see. Did I already back out and re-enter or not?
I don't think so. Not in this commercial.
Did you take care of?
No.
Oh, never mind.
No, I haven't been looking.
It's okay. Hot dog was picking now to spam.
If he's moving it, how about that but Joe Wall shut the door. And Mackey. The beautiful setup from Kachuk to Bennett down.
All right.
Oh,
So it stays a 4-3 Toronto lead just past the midway point in the third period in game 2. Wall getting the nod.
Jones with the puck.
With the biggest save of the night for him.
For Hagee, dumps the puck in. It rolls over to Barkov.
Matthews fought for it off a Marner's skate. Austin Matthews.
Now Marner with the puck. He gets the clear.
The Panthers change and Seth Jones connects for Sam Bennett. Lost it through neutral ice.
this is about the score we were at the other game.
Yeah, we need to score now. Yarn Crook with the puck. Yeah, Cleveland's lost both games. Bob makes the save. Your local Panthers fan says this is giving 2023 vibes against the Bruins.
Mm. Well, we're going to need somebody other than Marchand to step up. That line is all we got.
8:49 to go in game 2, period 3. And can Florida mount a comeback?
Here, take a look at the second line for Toronto.
Toronto still winning 4-3 with 8:49 to go in the third. Leafs win the faceoff. Bob makes the save. Blair says, as a Leafs fan, I can't believe we are playing like a playoff team.
Well, sometimes the right coach will do that for you.
A really good pair, and Marchand much more vocal, and Maurice says he's brought them out of their shell.
Face off one again off to Willie Nylander. Carlo, a drive, redirected.
What?
Oh my God.
Okay, it's good to hear the announcer also be excited for Bob making the save.
Boy.
Marchand. Oh, I guess we were going for the change.
Yeah, looks like it.
Bennett's lying on the ice.
8 minutes left.
Kulikov trying to keep the puck away from Domi. McCabe shots gloved. Judy Barker says, wow, I like Utah's new identity logo. That's sweet. Hey, MJ, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, MJ.
Thank you, MJ. He says, trivia time. Name an NHL team that is in the top 5 for most playoff wins the last 10 years.
Well, you got to have Florida and Tampa in there for sure. Colorado, Dallas.
In search of tying this. Matt's on the turn. Nice had it popped in the air by Seth Jones. Matthews settles. Check by
10 years, probably. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Reinhardt made a good defensive play to prevent the Leafs from taking a 2-goal lead. Loose. Mikula keeps it alive. It goes to Reinhardt and for Hagee in the corner.
Okay.
Forsling shots easily gloved by Wall.
screen and watch his stick position. Watch his buck reaches.
JC says, where the F is for Hagee, Reinhardt, Barkov, Rodriguez. 6:57 to go in the third. Forsling, the puck stalls along the boards. Okay, at least we have two men back. Forsling blows a tire. Kachuk then gives the puck back.
Oh.
OEL.
Pressure on Samoskevich, but the Panthers try to exit the zone. And now Sam Bennett does just that.
Bennett dumps the puck in. Wall passes it to his teammates. Florida goes for the change. Now, Rodriguez, who is, on the fourth line now.
Now we're under 6 minutes to go.
Rodriguez with the puck. Boquist with the puck.
Still running the fourth line out there in this.
Hey,
this
Jason
spot.
Todd,
Hey,
thank you for
Jason.
this too.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, bud.
Thank you, Jason says, it just takes one shot to tie this. Let's go, Cats.
Come on, guys. 5.5 left. Still got the 4.
3 on 2.
Huh?
But they keep getting odd man rushes. The puck is there. Damn.
God.
There was just no one there. Bob out to play it. Now Jones dumps the puck in. Wall cuts it off. Luosterainen over to Lundell. Tries to cross ice pass to Luosterainen. Leaves it back for the Blue. Luosterainen now. Marchand. Marchand shoots.
Blocked. Didn't get all the way through.
Not.
And now they got
Nyes on the move. Kulikov gets worked, and it nearly results in.
Well, he's gassed. He's been out there the whole time.
Bob finally gloves it. 4:26 to go. And the time until we are forced to pull Bob is running out. Sebastian asks, is the Leafs defense playing well, or are we just bad?
Both things can be true.
Sorry.
Both things can be true.
We have over 400 people watching. Thank you very much.
Enjoying our torture.
Chili Willie says, my God, every line is so useless offensively besides the third line.
I know.
Celebrate mom luxuriously with 20% off through Mother's Day. Did you get yourself? Come here, you. Only at Jared Jewelers.
This is the best Chipotle order. I want like a roll.
Yeah, well, Chucky's been worse than invisible. He's was an active detriment to us for the majority of this game.
Well,
it's a serious business card with unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. So they reinvested their cash back to help build their retail store. What's in your
Colin says, please, Panthers, tie it up.
let's see. In the Panthers playoff runs, we've come back from 3-1. We've come back from 2-1. And we almost blew 3-0.
To imagine the pressure.
We never came back from 2-0. But we've never been down to. Were we down 2-0 to Boston?
No, we
No.
had tied. We tied that series at 1.
And then they got us 2 and 3, or 3. Game 3 and 4.
On Saturday. Now, second round, game 1 against Winnipeg. Coming up next, with puck drop at
Dana says late game goal for Marchand. I feel it. Leafs win the face-off. Send it behind the Panthers' net. Mikkola tried to play it to Reinhart. We have 63 shot attempts in this game. Verhaeghe leaves it for Barkov, who passes to Verhaeghe, but it'll roll to Chris Tanev behind the Leafs net. Jones pinching. Reinhart gets the puck at the blue line, passes to Jones. Jones sends it to Barkov, who can't hang on to it. Barkov retakes the puck. Jones at the blue line. Over to Mikkola. Rister deflected on net. Barkov over to Jones, who chooses to pass to Barkov. And then Barkov tries to get the deflection off of Reinhart. Jones one-timer. Another chance for Mikkola.
We still got it.
Verhaeghe shoots.
God damn it, he missed.
Rebound.
God,
Jones held it
Verhaeghe.
in. Reinhart and saved by Wall.
Oh, Verhaeghe is going to kill me. That's what we paid him for. Everybody that told me he was going to turn on in the playoffs, that's the shot we paid him for right there. The one he just missed. That's the shot. Damn it.
Juju says, I'm going to have a heart attack and aneurysm.
That's the $8 million shot.
3:10 to go. Contested face-off. Forsling can't hold it in. The Leafs iced it.
Yeah.
Okay. Lucky break. 3:03 to go in the third.
Verhaeghe never misses that shot.
Here's the question. If we win the face-off and maintain
not
position.
yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Forsling tried to hold it in. And the Leafs iced it again. Hey, MJ, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, MJ.
Thank you, MJ. He says trivia answers. Lightning, 81 wins. Golden Knights, 61 wins. Stars, 56 wins. Avalanche, 52 wins. And Bruins, 45 wins. Bob is on the bench.
Oh, my God. I already pulled him.
And we won the face-off. Kachuk sends it behind the net.
And that's a little early.
Marchand with the puck. Passes back to Jones. Over to Kachuk.
Missed.
Or was that for Verhaeghe?
Boy, that's early.
Reinhart. It goes wide. Jones holds the puck in the zone. Barkov fighting for it along with Verhaeghe. It will roll over to Yarncrook, and he gets the clear. Reinhart over to Kachuk. Kachuk.
Off the side. Off the side. Right in front.
Marchand right in front, but it rolls over to Verhaeghe instead. Verhaeghe. Seth Jones back to Verhaeghe. Less than 2 minutes to go. Don't try for that perfect shot. Just get the puck on net.
Damn it. To nobody. Damn it. $1:40 left.
Benoit. Kachuk. Marner. 1:25 to go. Net is empty for the Panthers. Held in by Forsling. Able to keep it going. Barkov in neutral ice. 1 minute to go. Where is that puck? Barkov passes it to Marchand, who's behind the net. Passes to Lundell. Ekblad whiffs.
Ekblad whiffs. 42 seconds left. Why was that the pass? They iced it. No spoilers in the chat, please.
No spoilers in the chat.
Just don't even look, Kyle, because they've been spoiling all night. So just don't even look.
Yeah. 33.7 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was not the move.
We take the timeout.
Florida takes its timeout. From what you have seen, 6-on-5. Where are the pressure points in Toronto that Florida could try to get this equalizer?
Well, what's happening is Toronto is collapsing inside, right? So if you get max
33.7 to go. Should we switch scarves?
No, we're good. We're good.
And be good. That's where Matthew Tkachuk, Sam Bennett, some of these guys excel in front, finding those little areas, but they've got to get the puck.
75 shot attempts in this game.
Possession, but they got to create chances.
Barkov, Bennett, Marchand, Tkachuk, Reinhardt, and Jones. Barkov against Tavares.
And the Leafs collect the puck. Benoit skating it ahead. There's only 25 seconds left.
Icing,
they iced it again.
Yeah. Got to win a draw. Got to win a draw.
And you see the significance of getting out to a 2-0 lead in a best of 7.
24 seconds flat to go.
Okay,
we win the
draw.
face-off. Jones with the puck. Tkachuk,
just missed.
Marchand whiffs. Tkachuk able to actually keep the puck away from the Leafs. 7, 6.
That's it.
And it rolls out. And Toronto has won game 2. Here.
Yeah. Can you Sasha?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out the camera so
Okay.
we can get a break. So we'll go later.
All right. So the Maple Leafs have taken a 2-0 series lead. Panthers shooting themselves in the foot at every single opportunity. Played horrible for 2 out of 3 periods in game 1. Did not play better enough to get the win. God damn it. Yeah, this one hurts. Jason Robertson is supposed to be in for the Stars tonight. That's good for them. Stars getting healthy at the right time. Yeah, both losses were only by 1 goal. Chucky was up. Terrible, Derek. Pro Wagon says have to win both at home. If Panthers don't, then they are cooked. So again, the Panthers gave up 9 goals combined. The Panthers gave up 9 goals to the Leafs in these first two games. Yeah, we couldn't win a face-off, and our top guys aren't showing up. Manny says, damn, I was saying don't panic, Cats fans. You're playing against the Leafs and they'll choke. But now the Leafs are suddenly waking up in the postseason for the first time in 50 years. Ghostlier asks, can we please put in Gadge over Boquist? Hey, Amanda, thank you for the 5. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. She says, Leafs fans, we have nothing to prove. She's saying to the Leafs fans, we have nothing to prove. We went to 2 straight finals regardless of what happens. Cats will be fine long term. Lewis says, Bob is... I do not blame this on Bob. The first game 1, Bob definitely wishes he had a couple of those goals back. Tonight, this was just the defense and our top 6 just shooting themselves in the foot at every opportunity. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I agree with Ferdinand that the series is far from over, but Cats need to win the next 2. Like, there is still time yet for the Leafs to decide to imitate the Kings and hand back series momentum on one fell swoop to the Panthers. But it sucks that for the second game in a row, the Panthers lose by a goal due to either flat out playing terrible or having individual players make boneheaded mistakes. And don't get me started on the ability or lack thereof of holding leads. Pro Wagon says not on Bob, but Wall was better than him. Farm Shot says Panthers do tend to play better with their backs against the wall. Frankie Stein says it's all right, boys. We are just off balance. Couldn't get right. Played like crap twice and lost by a goal. Home will be the remedy we need to dig our heels in. I hope so, Frank. Hey, Pacharo, thank you for the 2. Thank you, Pacharo. Thank you, Pacharo. It says these fast goals are costing us these wins. Yeah, can't give up goals less than a minute after scoring every damn time.
obviously game 3 is pretty much the series. It's a 3-0 lead. I don't know if this team would have the gas to even start game 4. So they're going to have to do it. But, and then there's, now, the numbers are going to show that he's been true. But the last goal, the fourth goal, is the shot that just comes from out of nowhere.
Mr. Krabs says our top guys are in the milk carton. Preston Field says, imagine a Game 7 choke by the Leafs in this series. The only line scoring 5-on-5 is the third line. Cats completely outplayed Leafs, but Leafs capitalized where Cats did not. So the Panthers are headed back home to Sunrise, down 2-0 in the series. Mr. Krabs says, I don't want to have to watch the Marlins until Dolphins preseason starts. Come on, guys.
But in terms of what the Panthers team this year versus last year, Schmidt has looked better, but they're not so much now. Okay? And Jones. So you're looking at OEL and Montreal being replaced by Jones and Schmidt. And what we lost is the ability to do what we did last year this year.
So, yeah.
Last year, especially with Montreal, if the puck got past them, Montreal had the ability to really stay even with the puck area, if not catch up and surpass with Jones.
So yeah, the Panthers need to get their mojo back and fast, or the series will be pretty much 99.99% over if the Leafs win Game 3. Fernand says, to be fair, I thought the Cats would lose to Tampa because of injuries and fatigue. So I'm not sure what the answers are. Local Nomad says if the Cats win Game 3, there's no worry. 2-1 is the closest a series can possibly be after 3 games. Yeah. I guess technically it does not matter in what order the wins come, only that it is 2-1 after 3 games. Like, look, we were down 2-1 to the Rangers after 3 games in the Eastern Conference Finals after 2 straight losses in overtime. You remember that? If the Panthers can win Game 3 and make the series 2-1, then I'll feel a lot better about our chances that we are not about to get brushed aside by Leafs. Lewis thinks there's something wrong with Bob, though. I do not believe Bob has any issues at the moment. This is not a Stuart Skinner situation where he can't make a save to save our asses. It's just that he can't stop all 11 billion defensive break. He can't stop all the breakaways caused by our defensive breakdowns. The Leafs are simply they're fast and they are taking advantage of our mistakes. They probably studied game film from games 4 through 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals to find out how the Oilers came on the brink of a historic comeback against us in the Stanley Cup Finals, and the Leafs are exposing the same flaws that nearly sent the Panthers plummeting down a precipice they would never have recovered from as an organization. Local Nomad says maybe we need some more out of Seth Jones. He played 27 minutes tonight and was a -2. Carlos says, I'm calling it right now. Cats win both home games, tie the series. Leafs fluster, lose game 5. We take the series at home in 6. I like your thinking, Carlos. 4 straight wins by the Panthers is exactly what we all need right now for our stress levels. Lil J says this series is far from over, and even if we got swept, I'd be waving my towel and congratulating this team for our last 2 runs. Kenneth says the Leafs are cherry picking the long stretch passes and Florida hasn't identified it or stopped it. Yeah, we definitely need more from the top 6. Hello, Reinhardt, Verhaeghe, Tkachuk, Rodriguez, or if you want to say Samoskevich. I mean, that was a ridiculous save Wall made against Samo, but yeah, Reinhardt, Verhaeghe, and Tkachuk were the special offenders tonight. Barkov did get us the power play goal, so I'll give him a pass. The third line is really the only line that's giving us goals 5-on-5. Lil J says number 8 took 15 years to get his hands on it. We went from getting swept in the second round to 2 cup runs. I'm thankful. Local Nomad says, gotta think Bob will outplay Wall these next couple of games. Bob has the pedigree.
I don't feel overly depressed about this. You guys know how I feel about this playoff run. I'm trying to just enjoy it, but at the same point, there always is when you come in. This series, next series, we're going to this year. Next, at some point, we're going to lose the playoffs. This is what it is. We went decades without even making the playoffs. At some point.
So yeah,
None of us wanted to happen.
if you had to, if you were in the Panthers locker room right now, and you wanted to motivate the players, what would you say? Six, Chris says the Leafs are a good team. We need to be better, bottom line. Zenith says, although it lost, at least they played a full game. Cats look so lethargic out there at times. Hope we can wake up this next game.
The biggest reason you would give, the excuse that you would give, for it to be viable, is just simply lack of energy. They don't want to go against the puck and chase it.
Good hockey teams capitalize on their opponents' mistakes, minimize those mistakes, and we'll be back at it.
They have one last gas to them to figure out what they're doing wrong. It ain't rocket science. I can't imagine too many of you are going to be disagreeing with my analysis in this video. It's not rocket science. Do they have the energy to look at the film and have the accountability to be like, well, we're not working much. We're getting out wrong. Right? If you don't have the speed,
So, yeah, things could be worse. We could have lost Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals on our home ice. Local Nomad says, if you're in the Panthers locker room, say the Leafs held home serve, now it's our turn. Make it a best of 5 series. Ryan Little asks, is it just me or does Forsley not look 100%? I don't know if Forsley in particular is hurt him. Kachuk for sure. That dude is not playing right. All right.
Okay.
Wow, I haven't even noticed. Dallas already leads shots 9-1 in this early going against the Jets.
Oh, I do not even want to look at my phone.
Couple people are thinking Forsling's not looking 100%.
I think Forsling is just gassed.
Yeah, I mean, how many first he has no Ekblad, then he has Ekblad back, then he doesn't, then he does.
Forsling's just having to do too much.
Yeah. He's like the only defenseman we can usually rely on to not commit any mistakes ever in any game.
Right. I'll be there in a second, just waiting for this to charge.
So let's get the 2 W's at home. And
we got to get 1. I mean, we got to win game 3.
Yeah.
Forget about game 4. But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't want to give the recap away, but so I don't know if you've noticed this, but usually a different team wins the Stanley Cup every year for the most part. You know what I mean? There's a reason for that.
Hey, MJ, thank you for the
MJ.
5.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, MJ.
Thank you, MJ.
Says consolation for the loss. We're going to be okay. Series is not over yet.
No.
It's far from over. We will
No.
be back for Game 3 and Game 4. Keep
Yep.
the faith. Let's go,
All right,
Panthers.
thank you, brother. All right, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you all for all the super chats. I think I'm going to keep the streams like I did tonight, where the chat is just subscriber only. Is that really? We didn't have hardly any problems tonight, and that's the way I need it to be for Kyle, because it's hard on him to call it a game and have chaos in the chat. What's that?
Hey, Jake, thank you for the
Jake.
5.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Jake. He says good night.
Yep.
See ya
All right,
for the
guys.
home game.
Yeah, I'll be probably live tomorrow at noon. I might go jump off a bridge and go swimming somewhere really deep with some sharks. But if I don't do that, I'll be live at noon tomorrow. All right.
All right.
Try and enjoy the rest of your night.
Good night, everyone.